Yo, what's up, man? We're having a blessed one, man. We're back with another one, man. Right here, we got another part of the indictment. This right here is Durk indictment. He got arrested. It was that yesterday. In some parts of the world or wherever y'all resign, it might was 2 days ago for some people. For me, it was yesterday. Got United States District Court for the Central District of California. United States of America versus Dirk Banks, aka Lil Dirk, aka Mustafa Abdul Malak. Criminal complaint by telephone or other reliable electronic means. The complaint in this case states that the following is true. To the best of my knowledge and belief, beginning on a unknown date, but no later than or about August 18, 2022, and containing until at least August 19, 2022, in the country of Los Angeles, California, in the county of Los Angeles, California. The defendant violated Code 18 U.S. Y'all don't care about all that. The defendant violated. Okay, the defendant violated these charges. His charge of conspiracy to use interstate facilities to commit murder for hire resulting in death. That's the charges that he's facing. The criminal complaint is based on these facts. So these some of the facts that they got of this case. We got the names. I can read through the names real quick. DB is King Bond. TB is Quando. Co-conspirator 1 is Durk. Wilson is Didi. Jones is Flacco. Lindsay is Brown Eyes. Houston is Boogie. Grant is Cuz, aka Vonnie. SR is Lil Pap. And co-conspirator 2, we know now, is Jam. Co-conspirator 2 is Jam. And I think co-conspirator 4 is still didn't find it out yet. Okay, so co-conspirator is 2 is Jam. Co-conspirator 4, we still don't know who that is. So if that name pop up, we still don't know who that is. Alright, so let's get in it. This affidavit is made in support of a criminal. This affidavit. Oh my god, I'm so tired, bro. My bad. I'm so fuck. Alright, let me chill. Let me chill. Alright, let's go. Hold on. Let's go. This affidavit is made in support of a criminal complaint. An arrest warrant against Dirk Bank, also known as Lil Durk, aka Mustafa Banks, for a violation of 18 USC 1958 conspiracy to use interstate facilities to complete using interstate facilities to commit murder for hire resulting in death. The facts set forth in this affidavit are based upon my personal observation, my training and experience, and information obtained from various law enforcement personnel and witnesses. Ooh. So off the bat, we got some witnesses, man. They don't say that if they don't. This affidavit is intended to show meanly that there is significant probable cause for the requested complaint and warrant, and those not purport to set forth all of my knowledge of an investigation into this matter, unless suspiciously indicated otherwise. All conversations and statements described in this affidavit and relate in this substance and in part only. Alright, this is the background of the affidavit. So right here, what we about to read is like this is the background of the affidavit. So this gonna tell us what a background of Dirk position and part he played in this situation. So let's get into this, man. I wonder why they got this redacted out. I'm pretty sure like once Dirk really get in court and you know what I'm saying, This part will be unredacted soon, so we'll see this real soon. But right now, this part right here is crucial. So, but they took this out. Alright, and it started on 4, so they took out 1 through 3. So, alright, summary of probable cause. So, they took out the background of the affidavit. I wonder why. That's crazy. Alright, so right here we got Banks is the leader of the Chicago-based rap collective known as OTF. In addition to OTF statutes as a rap collective, I know based on the investigation, the OTF also acts as an association in fact of individuals who engage in violence, including murders and assault, at the direction of Banks. Ooh. And to maintain their statute in OTF. So it's saying, damn. So that also OTF acts as an association in fact of of individuals who engage in violence, including murder and assaults, at the direction of Banks, and to maintain their statutes in OTF. So, and what they saying is, so they do killings and stuff to maintain in OTF. So Mimo got kicked. He won't put in no work. So yeah, they wouldn't say that. Like, look, where it said that it said including murder and assault. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't say that if it was. They would have attended it to just to Lil Pap from what they know. Like they saying that because there's other murders, like for sure they know of. Like it's for sure Rico. I think they didn't want to put Rico because they didn't want to go too big. They wanted to just get him for what they know they got him for. Like all like him saying he was involved in Crump murder and other murders on tape. It's on tape, but like I feel like they present what they actually got him for. Like we got him for something. Let's just go for this. You feel me? All right, let's get back into it. For example, based on the evidence collected during the investigation, including the interview of witnesses, I know that Banks put a monetary bounty out on for an individual who Banks was feuding. Ah, damn, bruh. This is crazy. Look, it said, for example, based on evidence collected during the investigation, including the interview of witnesses, I know that Banks put a mandatory bounty out for an individual with whom Banks was feuding, named TB. Y'all know who TB is. As detailed below, on August 18, 2022, multiple OTF members and associates used 2 vehicles and worked in tandem to track, stalk, and attempt to murder TB at a gas station located in Los Angeles, California. Damn. We got witnesses. So, fuck all that jam. The only one to. We got witnesses. Jesus, bruh. The co-conspirators fired at least 18 rounds at TB vehicle, stalking and killing SR. To refresh your brain, SR is Lil Pap. And if you having trouble with who is who, it's the name of everybody on the side. SR. TB's family member, rounds and so that will be it. Let's get that last line over. The co-conspirators fired at least 18 rounds at TB's vehicle, striking and killing SR. TB's family member who was traveling with TB. On October 17, 2024, a grand jury sitting in the central district of California returned an indictment charging 5 co-conspirators. Damn, man, and that's the OTF 5. We got Kevin London Grant, DeAndre Trail Wilson, Keith Jones, David Lindsay, and Asai Houston with the crimes arsons for the murder, including murder for hire and conspiracy to commit murder for hire resulting in death and violation of 18 SUC 1958. And them, that's just the code. If anybody remember the charges, and I just said the code out for the ones who remember the charge. See United States versus Kevin. See United States versus Kevon Grant case. So that's the one we. That's the case we read earlier. So that line I just said, you don't have to worry about what I just said right there about United States versus Kevon. Alright, let's get back to it. Banks is identified as co-conspirator one in the indictment. Alright, so Durk is co-conspirator one. We was right. Which is in cooperating hearing by reference. Alright, number 7. Based on the investigation and as described below, evidence showed that Banks ordered TB's murder and that the hitman used Banks and OTF related finances to carry out the murder. Mm, For example, Banks and flight records showed that the OTF member and close associate of Banks co-conspirator 3 coordinated and paid for Jones, Lindsay, Wilson, Houston, and other OTF members. So Jones is Flacco, Lindsay is Brown Eyes, Wilson is Didi, and Houston is Houston at Boogie. So co-conspirator 3 is Grant. Grant is co-conspirator 3. Co-conspirator 3 is Grant. Co-conspirator 1 is Durk. Or they'll say co-conspirator 3. Alright, let's get back into it. So we got, alright, for example, bank and flight records shown that an OTF member and close associate of Banks co-conspirator 3 coordinated and paid for Jones, Lindsay, Wilson, Houston, and other OTF members. Co-conspirator 2 to travel from Chicago to California to do the before to Chicago to California on the day before the murder. Why some of the words blocked out? Okay. The page went all the way over. Alright. They finally brung up co-conspirator 2. I'm trying to make motherfucking sense, man. Alright, so they finally brung up co-conspirator 2. Boy, that shit again. Where did I seen that shit at? They brought plane tickets. Where the fuck that shit was at? Okay, bang. Oh, there you go. Other OTF members. Co-conspirator 2 to travel from Chicago to California the day before. On the day before the murder, August 18, 2022. Co-conspirator 3 paid for the flights using a credit card linked to banks and OTF. And Lil Durk told that nigga, man, it on the other indictment. If you want to check that out, man, you know you can go to my YouTube page and you can check out part one of the indictment. During the beginning of the indictment, Durk told co-conspirator 3, "Don't use no payments linked to my name or anybody I know." He like bro was so lazy. He could have went to go get some ghost cards. He could have man like that shit was lazy, bro. Let's get back into it. Around the time that co-conspirator 3 purchased the co-conspirators flights to California, iCloud records showed that a phone number associated with bank tests flights to California. iPhone records showed that a phone number associated with banks text co-conspirator 3, "Don't book no flights under no name involving me." Damn, bruh. This nigga told him, bruh. That nigga said around the time that co-conspirator 3 purchased the co-conspirators' flights to California, iCloud records showed that a phone number associated with Dirk Banks text co-conspirator 3, "Don't book no flights under no names involved with me." That nigga hard headed, bro. Number 8. Additionally, on the same day that the hitman traveled to California from Chicago, Banks also traveled to California with another charged co-conspirator, Grant, on a private jet. Damn, Dirk and Bonnie. Ooh, shit. So long, Coco. Bonnie not co-conspirator 3. See, look. It said additionally on the same day, the hitman traveled to California from Chicago. Banks also traveled to California with another okay. So charged with another conspirator. So he is one of the conspirators. So he got to be 3. Grant on a private jet. Later that day, Grant purchased. Okay, see Grant. Look, they say Grant name different ways. Later that day, Grant purchased ski masks for the shooters to use to commit the murder and paid for the other co-conspirators' hotel room using a credit card in Banks' name. Damn. Earlier this morning, October the 24th, 2024, federal and local law enforcement executed multiple search warrants at locations associated with OTF members in and around the Chicago area and arrested Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay in Houston. Damn. After executing the warrants, the FBI learned that Banks has booked at least 3 international flights scheduled to leave the United States today. Hmm. So look, I know what Dirk tried to do. Dirk tried to fuck their heads up. He tried to book 3 flights. He had 4 flights booked, so he booked 3 and was trying to catch that 4th one so they could be looking at the other ones. But the first one they searched at is the one they caught him at. When Banks arrived near one of the departure airports, he was arrested by law enforcement personnel. Not that Banks know that nigga they can get police to each airport to look for your ass, nigga. Damn. Alright, right here we got statement of probable cost. So you know what probable mean and you know what cost means. So it's probably like So we got based on my training and experiences, my personnel and based on my training and experiences, my personnel involvement in this investigation, conversations with other law enforcement officers, witness statements, and review of reports and other documents prepared by law enforcement, I am aware of the following. A. Chicago based Hitman traveled to Los Angeles to murder a rival of Banks. So they got Chicago-based hitman traveled to Los Angeles to murder a rival for Banks. That's number one. Alright, 11, they got October 17, 2024. A grand jury returned an indictment charging Grant Wilson Jones, Lindsay, and Houston with murder for hire and conspiracy to commit murder for hire, resulting in the death of SR in violation of 18 SSC 1958 and discharge of firearms and machine gun and furtherance of a crime of violence resulting in death in violation of 18 USC. The grand jury the grand jury also charged Jones with possession of a machine gun in violation of 18 USC 922. Ew. Flocka had that switch on him. I-12 as alleged in the indictment on August 19, 2022, SR and others, including SR family members, TB, a rap artist known as Quando Rondo, were near their vehicle at a gas station across from the Beverly Center in Los Angeles when three gunmen fired on the vehicle, killing SR. Law enforcement personnel subsequently recovered 18 shell casings from the murder scene. At the time of the murder, TB had a public feud with Banks, aka Lil Durk, and a Chicago-based gang member. Banks is a Chicago-based gang member and a leader of the rap collective known as OTF. The feud stemmed from October 6, 2020, murder where associate of TB shot and killed an OTF rapper named Davon Bennett, aka King Von. Damn. An associate of TB, also that's Quando Rondo, we all know that's Lil Tim. Bennett was a member of OTF and Banks' close friend. According to open source reporting and witnesses, Banks placed a mandatory bounty on TB's life. Damn, man. Based on the investigation, including opening source research, my training and experience, investigation, gangs and violent crimes, and witness statement, OTS, OTF is a hybrid organization that functions as Banks' lead music collective and a gang. Based on based on the investigation to date, including conversations with other law enforcement agents and witnesses' statements, Houston and Wilson are associates with OTF, and Lindsay and Jones are associated with the gangs in Chicago. So Houston and Wilson, that's Dee and Wilson is what Houston and Boogie. So Boogie and Dee OTF, we already know that. Brown Eyes and Flacco, they other gang members to other BDs or whatever. But they still tied in with OTF type shit. From my understanding. Alright. Alright, we at B. The hitman traveled. Damn, the hitman traveled using funds linked to banks. I know the following based on my review of LAPD police reports, surveillance footage, banks and flight records, witnesses' statements, and homicide detectives from the LAPD and federal investigators involved in this case. On August 18, 2022, the day before SR murder, OTF members learned of the location of TB from a longtime OTF affiliate, co-conspirator 4. Whoa. Whoa. That's our first time getting that. Ah, that's Brick Baby. Ah, we got co-conspirator 4. Fuck that. We saying Brick Baby. We gonna look back on this video. I'm like, damn, bro said that. P-I-R-A-T-A-T-O-R. Co-conspirator 4. Boom. Allegedly, we got Brick Baby. Wow, bro, it's over with. Brick Baby done. We already seen the video how he was all scared and shit. Alright, so this our first time getting word about co-conspirator 4, from my knowledge. I think his name came up a couple times earlier in the other one. Alright, so on August 18, 2022, the day before SR murder, OTF members learned of the location of TB from a longtime OTF affiliate, co-conspirator 4. To put that together, to put that in better perspective for you guys and for the people who don't know about the situation, if we go back on Brick Baby point of view, and you know Brick Baby rolling 60 and Quando Rondo rolling 60, and Quando Rondo really wasn't fucking with bro, cause like he was more on the point of, nigga, how you rolling 60 but you ain't even from 60s, you know what I'm saying? Like you trying to tap in with OG, but you ain't really trying to tap in with the active young niggas. Trying to tap in OG to resolve peace, but just to get the young niggas to calm down. Like, but Brick Baby and them point was to prove like, nigga, we fuck with the BDs and y'all killed the BD. So it's kind of like bringing beat to 60s and BD. Like, we don't want no problems with the BD. Like, we cool with the BDs. So to recommend their peace with the BDs, they gave up a 60, and that's Quando Rondo. That's what I'm getting from the situation. You know what I'm saying? It's only right. Cause think about it. When Quando Rondo came to California, they tapped in. But from Brick Baby being the 60, he knew he was there from him tapping in to the young niggas and the OGs and Big U and them. Hey, it's crazy, man. Let's get back to this. We ain't trying to get too much police on niggas. Let's get back to it. After OTF members learned this, the following men took a one-way flight from Chicago to San Diego: Jones, Lindsay, Wilson, Houston, and co-conspirator 2. That's Jam. I know he a new name we just added, so them the names we trying to like install in y'all heads. You know what I'm saying? Just get a better picture of it. All right, we on B. The one-way tickets to San Diego were purchased using an American Express credit card ending in 2039, and in the name of co-conspirator 3. He did a lot. Based on records from Apple, I know that on the same day, a number ending in 9595, believed to be associated with bank believed to be associated with banks, sent a text message to co-conspirator 3 stating, "Don't book no flights under no name involving with me." He did it anyway, man. See, we got, based on my review of hotel records, I know that Grant rented and paid for a room at the Universal Hotel. At the University Hotel in the University City, California, on August 18, 2022. Grant is cuz Vonnie. You see how they keep on slinging his name around like that? Like, he called him co-conspirator 3, Grant, cuz. They just keep throwing his name around in different ways. They should have kept it the same way, because that could confuse a lot of people. got University on August in Universal City, California, on August 18th, 2022, using a American Express credit card and bank's name ending in 1015. Look, based on my review of hotel records, I know that Grant rented and paid for a room at the Universal Hotel in Universal City, California, using American Express card and bank's name. He a bitch, bro. He did that shit on purpose too. He thought just because they want the one sliding, they probably could say they went out there on some business that they could cover them. Boy, you stupid. Jones, Lindsey, Wilson, Houston, and co-conspirator 2 stayed at the hotel that night before the co-conspirators tracked, stalked, and attempted to kill TB. We on D. Keep up with me. Based on my review of Banks records. Oh, based on my review of bank records, I know that the 2039 and 1510 credit cards were listed under an account belonging to OA and Astronaut Sounds LLC based on public information. I know that OA was Banks' manager in or around 2022. Georgia Secretary of State online cooperative records showed that Astronaut Sounds LLC was illustrated and listed by OA in 2017. A request of amendment was filed in 2021, and a new manager, Banks, was added to the business. The bank records also shows that the Astronaut Sounds American Express account had 4 credit cards issued to 4 individuals. Banks, co-conspirator 3, Banks' father, DB, and OA. Damn. So the card was in these names. It was in Durk name. It was in Vonnie name. It was in Durk Daddy name. And it was in King Von name. We got E. Based on my review of records from a private airline company, I know that Banks and Grant flew on the same airline from Los Angeles to Miami on August 16th, 2022, and back to Los Angeles on August 18th, 2022, the day before SR's murder. Records from a rental property show that Banks' manager OA rented a house in Encino, California from July 1st, 2022 to October 1st, 2022. Based on investigations, review of photographs of the interior of the Encino rental, I know that video footage from an August 18, 2022 podcast showed a host of a podcast was Banks, where Banks appears to be inside the casino house. I was saying, whole time I was saying April. It happened in August. Hold on. So it said, based on investigation reviews of photographs of the interior of the Encino rental, I know that the video footage from the August 18th podcast shows the host of the podcast with Banks wearing Banks approves to be inside the Encino house. Let's see what type of interview Lil Durk did that day. We was right here. Yeah. On the day of the murder, surveillance video shows TBSR and others leave their hotel in Los Angeles and enter a black Cadillac Escalade. Surveillance video taken from numerous locations throughout Los Angeles, including TB's hotel and the gas station, where the murder occurred, shows that two vehicles followed the Escalade for hours leading up to the shooting. One vehicle was white BMW, and the other was the white Infiniti, among others. Surveillance videos from the murder scene shows murder vehicle 2 parked in the alley behind the gas station where three shooters wearing black masks exit the vehicle. Later identified as Jones, Lindsay, and co-conspirator 2. Damn, Jam. Whoa. So not only did Jam Water murder, they let Jam wear a wire and go catch a fucking body. Ain't that crazy? Nigga, they let Jam go catch a body with a wire on. They some fucking dicks, bruh. The feds wild, bruh. Damn, co-conspirator and Lindsay and co-conspirator 2 walked to gas station and then opened fire on the Escalade. The shooters then ran back and then opened fire. Oh, ran fire on the Escalade. The shooters then ran back to the murder vehicle 2 and drove away. Murder vehicle number 1 drove away from the area just minutes before the shooting. So they got up out of there before the shooting. Approximately 50 minutes after the shooting, surveillance video from an In-N-Out restaurant in Los Angeles shows Grant, Jones, and Wilson arrive in Vehicle 1. The video also shows Lindsay and Conspiracy 2 arrive at the In-N-Out in a black SUV. That's SUV. In a black SUV. Based on a comparison, surveillance video showing the murder to the video from an In-N-Out restaurant showing. Based on comparison of the surveillance video showing the murder of the video from the In-N-Out restaurant, law enforcement. Alright, so In-N-Out black SUV. Based on a comparison of a surveillance video showing the murder to the video from the In-N-Out restaurant, law enforcement identified that Lindsay, Jones, and co-conspirator 2 were the individuals who opened fire on and killed SR. So Lindsay, Jones, and co-conspirator 2 killed SR. So Lindsay, Jones. Oh, let me put the names up. My bad. So Lindsay is Brown Eyes, Jones is Flocka, and co-conspirator 2 is Jam. Them the 3 killers. So out of all these names, them the 3 killers. Alright, a few hours after the shooting, Jones, Lindsay, Wilson, Houston, and co-conspirator 2 boarded a flight from San Diego to Chicago. Once again, the credit card in the name of co-conspirator 3 was used to pay for the one-way tickets. Bruh, Vonnie is an asshole. That nigga OTF, cuz he fucking dumb. Fucking asshole to the fucking fullest, bro. Like, wow. Alright, man. We on C. So, this is C. Banks books multiple international flights after law enforcement arrested multiple co-conspirators and executed search warrants at locations associated with OTS members. Durk tried to escape. That boy tried to get up out of there. Alright, I know the following based on my conversations with other law enforcement agents involved in the investigations and my personal involvement in the investigation. In the early hours of October 24th, 2024, law enforcement arrested Grant, Jones, Lindsay, Wilson, and Houston and executed multiple search warrants in the Chicago area, including a warrant to search the house of co-conspirator 3. Damn, Bonnie. Shortly after making these arrests and executing the search warrants on October 24th, the FBI received notifications from U.S. Customs and Border Protection showing that Banks has been booked as a passenger to two international flights. A one-way flight from Miami to Dubai. Hey, Durk is good in Dubai. Hey, nah, he would have been if he would have made it to Dubai. I'm sorry, bro. Oh my god, he tried it though. Damn, Durk, you should have left last week, brother. Damn, he tried it though, man. Where we at? A one-way flight from Miami to Dubai, United Arab Emirates, connecting through Doha, Qatar, scheduled to depart the evening of October 24th, and a one-way flight from Fort Lauderdale to Switzerland, connecting via New Jersey, also scheduled to depart the evening of October 24th. Banks did not board either flight. See, look, he had different flights in different states. That boy had a flight down in New Jersey, a flight in Florida, but he was in Florida. He had different flights booked in different states trying to throw him off. But the police was on high alerts at each jump and caught him at the Florida jump, try to get in there. He could, nah, I wasn't on making that shit. So where we at? Where we at? Okay, Banks did not board either flights. Let's see. At approximately 6:40 p.m. Eastern Time, the FBI received an additional CPB notification that Banks had been booked as a passenger on a private plane departing Miami and this and, and distance for Italy, scheduled to depart as approximately 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Alright, so approximately 6:40 p.m. Eastern Time, the FBI received an additional CPB notification that Banks had been booked as a passenger on a private plane departing Miami and this thing for Italy. Damn, bruh. Scheduled to depart at approximately 9 p.m. Eastern Time. He did not make it. 6 to 10, 6 to 9, gang. You couldn't get the private jet to pull off ASAP? Like 6:45? Bro really tried to get the pilot to drop him off in Italy. He was a smooth criminal. Alright. Let me see one I'm at approximately 8 p.m., Banks was arrested. He almost made it. At 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Banks was arrested by law enforcement in the vicinity of the departing airport. At approximately 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Banks was arrested by law enforcement in the vicinity of the departing airport. Hey G, you sleep too much, G. My nigga G be knocked the fuck out. He probably be in this bitch lurking though. 18. For all of the reasons described above, this is probably because of belief that Banks violated 18 USC. God damn. Conspiracy to use interstate facilities to commit murder for hire resulting in death. The way I'm reading this shit, when I'm editing this shit, I probably don't even sound like I'm making sense. Cause these words are so fucking little and jumbled up. We almost done though, man. Yeah, we done. We on the last page. God damn, we actually done. Okay, we ain't, my bad, y'all. Alright, consulting. Now we are consulting. Alright, this is like wrapping it up for real. Alright, so we got for all the reasons described above. This is probable cause to believe that Banks violated 18 USC 1958 and that is conspiracy to use interstate facilities to commit murder for hire resulting in death. Wow, man. Arrested to back the applicant in accordance with the requirements of Fed. Damn. They got Banks, man. They got Mr. Banks. Yeah, man. So that's the second indictment, right there, Durk indictment, from when they got him. When that was yesterday. Well, that was 2 days ago. Well, yesterday. So that because today the 26th now in my time. Uh, if this give y'all any contents from what we read or overview from what we read, we could play this video right here.
Hey, Terrell and Tanya. Chicago-born rapper Lil Durk appeared before a federal judge in Florida this morning. He was arrested there Thursday in a murder for hire plot. Coming off his first Grammy win earlier this year, Chicago-bred rapper Lil Durk is now facing charges in connection to a murder for hire plot. The 32-year-old was born Durk Banks. U.S. Marshals took Banks into custody on Thursday in Broward County. Banks appeared in federal bond court this morning. Now, details about the rapper's arrest or charges have not been released. 5 members of Durk's Only the Family group, also known as OTF, were indicted by a California grand jury this week on charges of conspiracy to commit murder for hire. Banks' arrest comes just weeks after he was named in a lawsuit which alleges the rapper had a hand in a 2020 gang-related deadly shooting of a Chicago rapper, FBG Duck, born Carlton Weekly. Weekly was killed in the Gold Coast neighborhood by a group of masked men as he waited to enter a high-end store. 6 purported gang members were convicted of carrying out Weekly's murder. Weekly's mother spoke with ABC7's Karen Jordan after filing the lawsuit.
Not a day goes by that I don't think about him and the life that was taken from him.
Now, Lil Durk and his team did not comment on that lawsuit. We'll be sure to update you when we learn more about the charges the rapper is now facing.
Watch breaking news.
Alright, man. That's Durk indictment, man. Go ahead and tell me what you think in the comments, man. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Hope y'all have a blessed one. See y'all on the next video. Alright, we wrap up that indictment.